Hello, hello. We're not doing anything too crazy today. Last week's was very very mentally stressful, so we're taking a bit of a break from the wild stuff. We're just doing just plain placeable off grid. I have not updated my socks yet, so I need to do that real quick. Let's see, these ones are, let's see, what are these? These are holly, right? Yeah, I think I have holly. There we go. Okay, this should be good. There we go. The important stuff. They're super fuzzy, super warm because I am absolutely freezing right now, as per usual. Nothing new there. But yeah, I'm probably just going to play this one on just with whatever settings I want because I mean that's usually how I like to play. Well, let's see. What's this one? I don't really enjoy biters. I probably won't play with those. Oh, that didn't work at all. Okay, I like 200%. Is that just rich resources? No, not quite. Okay, let's do everything at 200 and turn biters off. Because I think I don't like when the resources are just everywhere, but I want them to be pretty close because it's a good way to make it go a little bit faster without it making it too messy. Plus, it's already going to be pretty messy, and we'll just turn those off because I don't need them. And I don't think it would add too much to have them on. I mean, what would be different about fighting biters? Landmines are already placeable off grid, right? Cliffs? No, we'll leave cliffs on. There we go. I wait. Have I played this seed before? I think I did. I copy the exchange string. I don't know. We'll we'll just do that. There we go. New seed. Okay. Uh, this is a pretty good start, right? I mean, I imagine we can work with this. When we don't have biters to worry about, it's not going to be too bad. But yeah, this one's a pretty simple mod. I also turned on always day, so that way things come through the recording a little bit better because I've realized I have been playing without that, and for recording stuff, that's not great. The game gets a bit too dark. So I think unless I'm doing something that needs solar to work, really well, I'll probably be keeping that one on. But yeah, we don't have it's not a super messy meme run Monday. Wait, that's another word I could use for the M. But I mean, it is a bit of a meme because you can just place things wherever you want. I also had another mod I wanted to combine with this, but I forgot what that was, so I need to, wait, that's not what I meant to do. Placeable off-grid. Oh, wow, iron is real far away. Okay, I went completely the wrong direction for this. I also didn't grab the starter iron. I was too distracted by the rocks. But yeah, this mod just makes it that when you place things, you can place them wherever, except for belts and maybe other things. Pipes probably also are weird. No, pipes can go wherever. Wait, pipes can go where? Well, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's weird. It's very uncanny. Not a huge fan of that. That's for sure. I was thinking of combining it as well with I can't think of the name. Permanence, so I can't delete things, which I think I will still do, but I just wanted to see what this mod was like on its own. Because, like, I feel like you can make things that are actually good with this, and I wanted to try that first before I started making things that are, really not good at all. I wanted some intermediate there. This is such a bad iron patch. But, like, look, we're saving so much space on these drills. They just fit right there. It's a space saving thing. You don't understand. This is to save space. We'll be able to make our base like 10% more compact or something, I imagine. What else can I be doing? Oh, I can chop trees. And I guess I'll probably do my base facing down. I don't normally do that. But why? That is a question I ask myself every single Monday. There's still no answer. There's no reason for me to do any of this stuff other than it's fun. Although if you missed last week, I played where every entity was invisible, so it's gonna be a while before we do something that tops that in terms of sheer madness. Unless placeable off-grid and invisible. No, that sounds terrible. It's the only crutch I had was knowing where the grid was whenever I was placing things. I can't remove that. But that was really fun. Highly recommend Factorio without textures. Oh, this doesn't work. Does it? No, it does. Does it? This doesn't look like it works. Wait, is this push? Wait, what's filling this furnace? Is this inputting into 2 furnaces? I'm very confused. Or maybe I just hand-fed it iron. But yeah, it's definitely not working. Okay, this is a great start. There we go. Okay, that one should work. There we go. Okay, maybe we'll leave the gap, because clearly trying to avoid it did not work too well. Just think, well, I think the smelting lane will be fun. We'll probably be able to save a little bit of space on it. Like at least, I want to say we'll be able to save at least 1 tile over the whole thing. I don't really know, but I don't want to get too ambitious. I also, what is this little square gonna look like? Oh, that's actually not too bad. It looks fairly normal. I think everything is just going to look slightly off. Like nothing's going to look majorly wrong. There's just going to be something slightly shifted about it that makes you realize it's not right. But it's, you know, it's got to be close. You can't overlap things too much. Pipes? I don't know. I'm still curious about pipes. We're going to make a few pipes, even though we don't need them for a bit, because I'm really curious how they work. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. How am I going to do oil like that? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, let's just put that out of our memory for a little bit. We don't have to think about the pipe. It's not real. It can't hurt you. Okay, and then we also need, we don't need stone. We're gonna go get some more copper. No, can we get one more? Yeah. We'll do 4 copper drills and then, nah, that sounds like too much. 3 copper drills? No, it has to be a multiple of 2. Oh no. Oh, right. You can't rotate things because there's not a grid. Wait, can you not quick rotate anything? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so no quickly rotating things. We can live with that. It's not a huge disadvantage, but it is something to consider if I try to build something like that. I mean, you can still rotate stuff by clicking on the button. So that would be there. Okay. I changed some of the hotkeys around. Not the buttons I pressed, just where they are on the hotbar, because they weren't logical. And it's still throwing me off. Okay, this should be more than enough burner drills, right? I mean, we haven't really done anything yet, so yeah, this should be good. And we should have enough copper here. Okay. Oh, okay, this isn't working. We need to like slowly shift it. Okay, that should work. I mean, everything I think has the arrows of what they're going into. No, this isn't working. What if we shifted a little bit to the left? Oh my gosh, can't hover without build. Yeah, you can rotate that way. But like when you're building a coal lane, you can quickly like replace it. So that's just like the fast way to do it. So it was mostly that I can't do it the fast way. This does not fill. Oh my gosh. Does it need to go farther over? Wow, this is... Oh my gosh, okay. I see the pain now of the mod already. We are too early in it for it to be causing problems. Why can't I fill this? Okay, what if we just replace them all? Because I can't get it to work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotate 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotate 1. Okay, maybe I don't know if any of them will work. Okay, they all seem good now. Yeah, I don't know what the issue was there, but it wasn't good. We also need some cables. This is a weird order to build all the starting stuff, but I don't have any iron on me. So it's the order I'm going with. Okay, that should be fine. We'll just need a... Oh, this is such a far gap. I don't know. It looked a lot closer in my mind. Okay. So we got a boiler, steam engine. Let's get a second steam engine. Yeah, we don't need a second steam engine. Oh, we need a lab still, and we need 4 automation science, which we should just be able to sit there for that. I lost count, so let's do extra. There we go. That's either 11 or 12 or 10 or 13. One of those. I'm sure it's somewhere in there. There's no reason this should be working, but I'm glad it is. And then what else? Just a bunch of power poles? And then I have some drills. I might as well put them on iron because they're not doing anything. I think they were supposed to be in copper. No, I wanted them to go to stone. No, I still want them to go stone. Nah, that's fine. We'll just do power. We'll just bring power poles for stone. It'll be easier. Because I don't want to have to hand feed it. I don't think these are set up correctly. I don't know where these are going into though. I don't fully understand this mod. Because I feel like things just get voided. Oh, everything is going to the one to the right. Okay, so we need to drill here. Okay, I think I get it now. I just need to pay attention to where the boxes are. Okay, so there's just this gap that's got to sit there. You know, I'm thinking we won't have an easy time trying to make it more compact smelting lane by cramming things together. It might be a little bit trickier than I thought. We're still going to try it. But I don't think it's going to work quite as well as I wanted. And then I guess we'll just do more drills. We're going to set this up before we head out. We here. That looks good. Let's get underground. Oh no. I'm just thinking about oil and how painful that will be to set up. Also, upgrading furnaces. I'm assuming I won't be able to upgrade from stone to steel at any point, considering I can't place things on top of each other, unless maybe it works a little bit differently than I thought. Okay, well, power poles, at least I can full drag those, which is kind of nice. It's not, I mean, it's not like game changing or anything, but it should make some things a little bit easier. Okay, so I'm assuming there's just some flexibility in how these connect, right? Like if these are offset, it still works? No. Okay. Okay, it does have water. Okay, yeah, it does work. Upgrade tool. Yeah, we'll have to use the upgrade tool and wait for bots, I think. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. I have an idea. Can I... Okay, we need to test this. I wonder if we can make a more compact more compact power plant by just trying to like cram this wherever it fits. But to do that, we're gonna have to make an extra steam engine to test things. Because I feel like we'll be able to make this and power it without having that gap. I'm sure it will work. Because this could go right here. And I think we could place another there. And then that kind of work. I think that works. I won't know for sure until I get a third, but it feels possible. It looks possible. But then again, I also thought an entire like lane of iron was not offset, so it's hard to say. I didn't give it any. I only gave it 1 stack of coal. Oh, that's fine. Not a huge deal. We'll automate it soon. If you blueprint, does it stick when you build? That's a good question. No, but what if I put it on a grid? Oh, it locks to the grid that it's originally on. That's cool. Don't know how useful that is. But I think we might be able to do something with that. Maybe. We'll see if we can use relative blueprints to our advantage. We definitely don't need these right now. Let's get rid of those. Okay, we can go back to making the steam engine. And then actually we should make a smelting lane. So we're making our base. They're all bad. They're all bad spots. This is honestly not a good map. I just clicked restart once and went with it because that's what I tend to do for new maps, which usually is a mistake. There's a lot of bad maps. Honestly, I could go across the forest I can maybe go to the right, but yeah, no, we're just gonna, I think it's just gonna be an early grenade kind of day. I think I might do a mini smelting lane here just to start getting iron. Because we have to make a lot of belt to move things with how everything's set up. And I can probably do it on this patch. Maybe we'll move what we set up. Because I want like a mini smelting lane. Maybe I don't need to move these. I guess I could have had it burner drills, but I want to do like pseudo automation right here for a bit. We just need to clean this up and hope it still works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Perfect. Well, I don't know. Maybe perfect. It feels like it works. And look at that. We can get probably 3 furnaces into a single assembly machine. Okay, now I'm starting to understand the mod. There we go. Okay, I get it. And then another one. And voila, we have belt. And maybe we can get 2 inserters into... Okay, I get it. This is cool. I mean, it looks terrible. It looks absolutely awful. But look at the space saving. Maybe. I mean, we're going to waste so much space. So that the places that we save space on are going to not even offset what we've already made. Okay, so we needed 2 drills. I totally thought I built those. Yeah, this is, maybe we should have gone back to Invisible Factory. Because then at least nobody complained about their eyes being in pain. I don't know. Wait. Does this work? I don't know if that might work. Okay, let's try this. Gears and conveyor belts. Yeah, look at that. We can put 6 furnaces into a single row. I think it's even producing extra iron. Hello, Fredward. Yeah, we're this is people have recommended this mod a couple times. I decided to finally try it. I do want to I have ideas to combine it with another mod too at some point, but I wanted to see what this mod was really like alone first. And it is fantastic. I think it is definitely one of the mods of all time. Wait, this isn't getting iron. Is it? Oh, we need to shift these. I don't understand how they go into 2. Does it, like, split them? Okay, let's test it. This is supposedly going into 2 furnaces? Or maybe it just guesses. It might just guess. Guess we'll figure it out. This is limited by gears, but that's fine because we can just throw some extra iron on top of it, right? Like, what if we just... Can we put... Will this work? Can it split between the 2? Because that would be cool. I feel like it won't. Yeah, no, there's no reason for me to think that. But what if it did? Okay, well, since that didn't work, we'll do a burner drill instead. Because we need more gears. Let's see. I think we can fit them... There we go. And we get a power pole. Then we can get 3 furnaces here. No, that's grabbing from the wrong one. There we go. Now we get 3 furnaces. So we just need to place the drills. And we're off. We're good to go. Perfect. Okay, that should be all the resources we need. These are not... None of these are working. Okay, so those furnaces are clearly not in the right spot. 1, 2, 3. Now we should have the... Should have iron again? Nope. Okay, furnaces and burner drills are a lot harder to set up than I thought. We have like a 40% success rate. They do not like working. Okay, well, let's finish the power plant. And by finish the power plant, I mean finish trying to make our cursed power plant, and to see if we can use it elsewhere, because I think it has promise. It definitely has some promise, at least. There we go. Let's place another. Not like we need a ton of stone, but might as well place one. Wait, can I get 3 drills here? I think I can get 3 drills here. That's not... Okay. I feel like there's a chance. It looks so possible. Maybe I need to move the furnace. Like if I place the furnace first, as far down as it can go. No, I don't think that'll work, but it might. Oh, it does. Okay. So those are still filling. Okay. Wait, can we get 4? Does this work? There is a chance that works too. No, that one doesn't work. Okay. But what if I rotate them this way now? Yeah, no, I see a very deep rabbit hole here that nobody should go down. But we're gonna. I guess we can start researching logistics. See, we can make 2 assembly machines pretty easily, right? Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Get some drills. Okay, so this is what we're trying to do with power. I want to try to eliminate that gap in between. Maybe we have to do the power pole first, like this. Okay, so I think that works. That gives us a very dense power plant with no awkward gap at all. Which, I mean, I think if you're building a power plant, it should have electricity already built into it. So I think it's the completely intended way. I don't really know how to make the little power circle. Hello, Booteray. Yeah, we we have great tips here. You can do this. You can definitely do this in Vanilla Factorio too. Just you just have to pretend. You have to do a little imagining to do it in Vanilla, but I swear it's in that one too. Okay, do we need pipes? Oh, I am terrible. Wait, what do underground pipes look like? I'm making a lot of things early just to see what monstrosity like they become immediately. Oh no. I don't like that. This is cursed. The diagonal dashes should not be a thing. Nope. We're not doing that. That will have to wait till later. I'm not ready. As soon as you try it, you're gonna get a Cyber Monday ad. Big Amazon paid me to think that Factorio physics was wrong for everybody. You caught me. But yeah, we found something I feel truly cursed very early, and I don't like that. But I do like this. Oh man, the blue chip lane is gonna look or red chips and green chips are gonna look fantastic. Trains? There is a chance that trains aren't affected. We'll check. We'll actually try to build a train. But like, transport belts aren't affected, and feel like if they're not affected for a similar reason, trains might not be. But I don't know. But yeah, look at that. That is a very dense, very dense. It's better than the power flower for sure. Can we? How many can we get here though? That's the real question. We're gonna make an ultimate power flower. There we go. Okay, I like that. We need one more because we definitely need all this research. I think there's a gap that we can use here. Yeah, perfect. Look at that. 3. Well, I think, yeah, 3 assembly machines. Perfect. Okay, and then we can't make any more labs, so these don't actually do anything. But we have them. We do have belt, and we do have burner drills. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. I just want to send them to this one lab. Yeah, transfer belts are normal, unfortunately. There we go. We made something great. Well, maybe great is the wrong word. We made something. We definitely made something. Okay, what else do we need? We need a smelting lane. I wanted to make a mini smelting lane. Although, we have a lot of belt now. We can maybe make a full-size smelting lane. It's just, there's so many trees in the way. There's so many trees that I was not really prepared for. We'll leave that running. Maybe I could get... Actually, I might do a copper smelting lane first, because I don't really have a ton of that. And because we're close to copper. Oh, right. Wait, how does mixed mining work? Yeah, we're gonna have to be very careful about mixed mining, aren't we? Okay, does that work? I don't actually know. I'm assuming it does. let's do belt first. And then let's see what options do we have to make this dense? Oh wait, this will work. This will work. Instead of having to need logistics, maybe we can just we can cram the power poles in the middle. I think that's a good strat. There we go. It's basically like having an underground. There's not a ton of difference really. Like corporate asked me to tell the difference between these two pictures, and there is none. Yeah, okay. I like this. This will be what, 12 furnaces? I don't really know where power is. Honestly, power just being placeable everywhere makes so much sense. Everything else, like this, not so much. There's not a ton of logic to it. But power I could justify. Feel like we can make sense of that. We also need, we need some more wires because I realized we're handcrafting a bunch of things. Also, I could have sworn I semi-automated gears, but obviously that did not happen. Maybe I tried to, and then I gave up when everything was not placing correctly. That sounds like something I would do. Okay, so yeah. This is a very thick forest. It looked way patchier on the mini map. Okay, so we're gonna need some pretty early grenades. Wait, things are placeable off grid, right? Does that mean we can just like cram things in between the trees? I don't know. Maybe we can just build through the forest. That's an option. And then I don't really know how this is gonna work. I think we'll do a normal coal lane. So let's place that gap there, so that way we can leave space for it. There we go. And then we can try to figure things out now. So we want to make it super dense, right? But because we can't do much with belt, we can maybe. Oh, I feel like there's a chance we can fit that, right? If we put these as far left as possible, maybe we can move the furnace a little bit over. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, we're on it. We're on to something. We can reduce the smelting lane size by like 10-15% or something horizontally. Okay, I think that's good. It's not easy to place, but it's possible. We just need to place it as far left as we can to get the output. This is really hard. Why didn't the devs make this easier? Like, come on, Woob. If you wanted us to build a smelting lane like this, you should have made it like, I don't know, Snap or something. So I'll never understand their choices sometimes. Okay, do you think this works? This might work. I don't think this one has an output, but this looks functional. Oh, and we can even like save power poles. These are basically medium poles. No, we're onto something. We're onto something great. There we go. Okay. That's our test lane. It should work. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't, because it looks like it looks like your standard smelting lane. Yeah, we just need to somehow figure out how to build it a lot faster. If we waste inserters, that would work. We can definitely build things faster if we're wasteful. And then, do we have any assembly machines left? Oh, those don't place on the belt. Oh, that's unfortunate. Is there anything we can do about that? Also, these can't reach the far side. Okay, so maybe this didn't work. But it almost did, which makes me think there's a chance. But no, I don't really see it. So if I place a long inserter here, will that grab coal? No, that's too short. What if I place it here? Well, that doesn't do anything. Wait. Does that help? Oh, steel lane has got to be so easy to set up. Oh, no, this is going to be super helpful for steel, right? No, I think we can do something with this for steel. But currently we need to get the copper lane fixed. Okay, so this can only reach these, which is weird because I feel like they're totally in line with the belt. But yeah, we can't really have a non-functional copper lane, so maybe that is not where the space savings will come from for copper. Wait, is there no limit for what things can put on a single tile? No, okay. I felt like I mined a whole lot more. Okay, so we need to be able to grab coal, which means we can't place it this far. We still might be able to do something. Can the inserters drop off at the near and far, like near and far at the same time? I don't think so. It seems like when you set something up, it like chooses one. But it's possible you would be able to set like one thing to drop on the near side. Let's see. Okay, yeah, you can't have one thing drop on the near side. It won't be able to alternate, but that's cool. If you came here for some relaxing and satisfactory building, I'm so sorry. Monday is not the day of the week for that. That's what the other days are for. Monday is for pain and suffering, and it's unpleasant to everyone involved. Okay, so that didn't work, so we can't save that horizontal belt, which is a bit sad. But it was worth a shot. Yeah, for now we're just gonna set up something to make wire for us. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of inserters. You can place so many super fast. But then you can put 2 inserters close together and load both sides. Oh, that's true. That way I won't have to do like any kind of side loader or something. If that ever becomes a bottleneck, which it probably will. I think something in this chain is broken. There we go. Okay, so we need more power poles. We need this. We need some iron too. I'm assuming power will last a bit. None of these work, so I'm just gonna delete them. Burner drills do not work well in this mod. Blue inserters are obsolete. Just do double yellow. Honestly, yeah. Like, look at this. This is basically a blue inserter. You could even do triple yellow. Or you can even do triple yellow in a lot of spots. Yeah. Oh. Whoa, that didn't work. But look at this. This is a... Is this faster than a fast inserter? 0.83 times 3? Yeah, this is like 10% faster than a fast inserter. That's no disadvantage. Oh, you know what's also obsolete? Stack inserters, because you could just place 3 fast inserters in one spot. Wow, this mod really makes a lot of things obsolete. And then we also need some coal. And then I think we're going to pretty early route this to the smelting lane, or to power. And then we found out that we can put power poles in between these to get a slightly denser lane, which I think is very helpful. There we go, especially if we stagger it. Is there a mode with a quarter turn inserter? Not with this mod, but maybe if you combine it with like adjustable. Like if you combine it with adjustable inserters, it might work. I'm not really sure how this mod disables things. If it includes modded stuff too, yeah, I think you could do something about that. Okay, this is flipped the wrong way, but overall it's not bad. And then we do need more coal, so we'll do a double input. Okay, and then honestly, I'm just gonna send it immediately up because I don't know where the lane goes, but we need to automate power. I like how the only thing that will be on grid is the belt, which I don't know why, but that feels more cursed than having nothing on the grid. Probably because there's just one thing that feels normal, which makes everything feel even farther from being normal. Okay, let's see if this works. I don't know if they can grab from both sides. They definitely can't grab from the far side. Okay, I think we need to move our inserters a little bit. So much for that tile we saved, because now we have to double up on things. Okay, let's see if these work. Okay, they work again. And they can grab from the far side, although it is a little bit tricky. Should I extend power? I mean, I don't need to, but while I'm here, I might as well. There we go. Let's place it there so that way we can save a power pole later. Perfect. Okay, so coal is connected. We have power, I think. I don't think we set it up so terribly that we're going to brown out. Yeah, it's just waiting on some coal to arrive. Now we have a ton of coal that we have nothing to do with, because we've already automated like steam engines. So what's next? An iron smelting lane would be very useful. Yeah, let's start working towards that. And I guess just Try to get rid of this coal. There we go. That'll clear up eventually. Okay, so we need an iron lane. It'll probably go right here. We weren't able to figure out a clever way to do smelting lane, at least not for our first lane. I think if we do weird things like stacking belts, I don't know. There have to be ways to do a better smelting lane. I don't want to do them yet, but I do have ideas. I do have a couple ideas of cursed smelting lanes we can try. They're just gonna be painful. But basically my idea is, like, if you have a bunch of belts like this, right, you could do a 3 or 4 times long smelting lane without red belt in a very compact space, because we have access to near inserters and far inserters effectively. So we can grab awkwardly from half belts. Yeah. So at least that's the idea. The idea is to, like, double up the furnaces, because I think it'll work well. And I think it will work really, really well for steel. Maybe. If we can get the inserter placed correctly. But I think we'll be able to remove... honestly, it won't do much for steel. Oh wait, this is too far down. I thought we were going farther. But yeah, the idea for steel... I think we'll save a single tile. Actually, it won't even save a single tile. It will just make it that we don't need to put coal on both sides of the belt. It's going to be practically useless. But I'm still excited for it, so we're still going for it. Okay, and the spaghetti has already started. Perfect. It haunts me in the best of runs. I can't imagine it will be great in these runs. Doesn't mean I'm going to fix it, but it is something to be aware of. We'll double up the inserters. Can we do 4 poles on a single inserter? I think we can. As long as these are powered separately. So that will save some power poles. We also don't need them on the outputs, which is cool. There we go. I think these are grabbing from both of them, but I'm not entirely confident, so I'll replace them. There we go. Okay, this should work as soon as we connect iron to it. Oh, we didn't power it. Let's grab a power pole in there, and we should be good. Nope, that's not powered now. Perfect. Okay, so iron is set up. Not a ton of iron, because we kind of ran out of drills. And then, should I just do hand-fed green? I might handcraft like 20 inserters for green science, so we can get belt, or so we can get grenades. Because this forest is very much in the way. Scuffed factory. Yeah, it's going to be as scuffed as we can possibly make it. Because it's really, really fun to just make the monstrosities as bad as they can be. Like, if it's going to be a messy run, it might as well be a messy run. You know, no in between. I'm looking forward to how short the smelting lanes will be. Because I think they're going to be pretty darn short. Like half the height or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And then 1, 2, 1, 2. That looks about right. I'd say that's fairly even. This is not getting ore, is it? I don't think this top one has an input. There we go. We just need to shift it a bit. Sometimes, yeah, the overlap is a bit much. So it's easy to miss a furnace, but I think they're good now. We still have way too much coal, but it is slowly going away. We have too much copper. I mean, that's a good way to fix our iron issue. Steal from copper. That'll give us 7 more drills, which is honestly useful when you have 2. That's a pretty big jump up. I really should have been making more iron, but I could not get my burner drills to work. They were so misaligned right off the bat. Can you place poles close enough to the furnace that they power the other side? Yes, I believe I have it set up that way. Unless I messed up, but I definitely tried to do that. We'll double check. We have a slightly scuffed power lane as well. We saved that gap in the middle by placing the steam engines, by placing the power pole in between the steam engines. Liquids are... This is probably the most cursed thing in the run. The fact that you can angle the underground and it actually angles the dashes. I hate that. I hate that so much. Yo, thanks so much for the gift subs, Booteray. Much appreciated. Yeah, we do curse stuff like this most Mondays, and then sometimes I continue it on Tuesday if I didn't finish it. Yeah, now that I've not been speedrunning, this is what we've been doing, which is so much more cursed. Like, if you thought any percent changes were cursed, you haven't seen enough of my meme runs. But yeah, there we go. We should have a lot more iron now. 8. Should I try to make it 24? I feel like I should try to make it 24. Yeah, we'll reconsider the smelting lanes later. But yeah, you're right. These do power the other side. Tice, thanks for the reminder. Because I set it up on both sides out of habit, even though it is unnecessary. Okay, this should be powered, and that should be good. There we go. I think that's all set up. That should be 16, right? No, that's 12. Okay, we've lost count already. We probably ran out of iron in our labs, which makes sense. We gave it like 100 and told it to produce like 150 science, which it clearly cannot do. That's enough for what, 50 iron? I did have an idea of just building through the forest, although I'm starting to think that won't actually work in practice. It's a fun idea, but I don't think it's practical. Oh wait. Again, I'm wasting power poles. Not like we're hurting for them, considering we have to build through a forest, but I don't think I'm gonna try to build through the forest. I think I'm gonna destroy the forest. This really is not a good seed. This is what I get for just clicking once. Those are I like those emotes. Rip is also my favorite. How did the Invis Factory end when all my mistakes were revealed? Honestly, it was not too bad. There were a little bit of weirdness, like you could see a lot of belts that I just gave up on placing because I couldn't figure out where they went, so I just took a different route. And then oil was a complete mess because I clearly had a lot of issues trying to connect power, or trying to connect water to oil. Okay, that's 20. So this should be it. This should be an entire smelting lane. But it was way cleaner than it should have been for things being invisible. I was very, very surprised by that. I think it helped that things were, still on a grid at least. And I could just like kind of look for things by just moving the mouse around. But yeah, it should not have been that clean. Okay, and then this, do we need to leave spaghetti room? I don't think we need spaghetti room. That's not right. That's a lot of inserters going into that. Okay. That's okay. That's all right. Wait, can I power the other side of an assembling machine with these? No, I cannot. Okay. I might be able to get these to all go into one chest too. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we have near inserters, and we have only grab from near side inserters. Like, we can make an inserter that only grabs from the far side here and the close side here, which I don't think will be that helpful. Oh wait, yeah, we need to figure out which ones I messed up. Yeah, it's really hard to intentionally set something up as a near inserter, but it is something that is happening quite a lot. I think we'll just do some kind of green chip automation here using buffered circuits. There we go. Oh, and we can even... Wait, can we output into the same chest? Wait. Will this output to the chest? I think so. Oh. Okay, I hope this works. It doesn't. Okay, what if we move it a little bit? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Completely terrible way to set that up, because now you can't, like, control click the chest, but it was worth a shot. I'm glad I made it, even if it's a bad design. And then this needs a little bit more iron. Although we can actually automate this. There we go. Although I did like that smelting. I did like my mini science. It was very compact, even if it didn't work that well. And then we'll just leave this here. Can we get more drills while we're up here? Because we only need 4 more, which should be pretty doable. We'll get the entire half lane. This is this is almost as compact as, it's almost as compact as in using undergrounds. Not quite, but it's very close. I want to say it probably is within like a couple percent. Especially since you can place like more staggered off the edge, you can probably get the same amount of drills per patch without any undergrounds. And is that everything? Yep. More than enough. Perfect. I could get more while I'm up here, but I don't think I need to worry about it. Okay, we still need to figure out how to make a double iron lane. That will be the next goal. But first things first, let's just finish green science so we can start getting rid of trees. Yep. This was a terrible idea. I regretted it so fast. I control clicked it once and realized it was a mistake. Okay. That should work. I don't think these have enough input. So instead we're gonna see if we can put like 5. That should be good. Yeah. Okay, that works great. That works swimmingly. Super happy with that one. Input. Okay, so we need more copper. I don't think this one works. I can't really tell. Or maybe its pattern is just off. I don't know. They're not working great. Yeah, I think we actually made the near side grabber. And the gears are working very well. Okay, so what do we need for green science? We need a bit of belt. And we need inserters. That's not green science. It's green. Oh, we don't have green science researched. But how dense can you build with angled undergrounds? I imagine you can't angle undergrounds. Belts are not placeable off the grid, unfortunately. Which I guess makes sense because so much of the logic of this game is built around that. Or like so many optimizations have been done around belts. I feel like it would just be weird if you just broke them. Should I? I guess I can just do this here. Yeah, okay, that works. That works, and I don't know why we have 6 labs. Don't remember making that many, but we have them. Okay, let's do inserters first, and then a power pole. Because I think that's a little bit easier to set up. Perfect. We don't really need to do a little power flower here. We do need more inserters, though. We definitely need more inserters. Oh, wait, does it replace ghosts? Oh, gosh, how are bots going to work? I'm terrified for what will happen when we start, like, pasting a build somewhere else. I can't imagine it's going to work well. Especially if it has belts in it. Wait, how does that work? Oh, that's actually not that bad. Angled undergrounds were possible when you tested it back in... Oh, that's so sad. They removed such a good feature. Well, maybe good feature isn't the right word. Such an awesome feature? An enjoyable one? There we go. This is not the correct ratio for any kind of lab design. Also, this one doesn't work, so we'll just add an output. For now, I guess I can just hand feed it. More science. There we go. We'll feed it everything it needs so we can get green science faster, because that's the only thing keeping us from military. We also need some more inserters. Not military. Yeah, military too. Actually, it would probably be better to get military 1 first. Actually, well, no, because we need to make... Okay, I don't think it makes a huge deal. Also, why don't I have Q? Oh, wait. This is a very old version of Factoria. Okay. Well, we're playing without a Q. Because this version, apparently, I have not... I can't walk through furnaces. I can't walk... Okay. So... That's going to be rough. Wait, does that mean I can make a wall of inserters that's impassable? That's not going to be useful, but I like it. Anyway, this is like a side version, or one of my side saves of Factorial that doesn't auto-update. Yeah, Rails we're going to try. Because I feel like there is a chance they could work. But there's also a chance that they're going to be like belts and they don't. I really don't know which it will be. I think I should put the power pole here. Yeah. Okay. This isn't getting coal. Okay, so we're just going to add another inserter. Well, that's still not getting coal. Is that set up? Okay, cool. Next research is military. Handcrafting, green science takes a while. So we are just going to do... Oh, right. We can't walk through things. Oh, yeah. This base is going to be very hard to get through. There we go. And then we'll do another inserter here. Just so it gets done a little bit faster. And voila. Okay, that should be all the science we need. Well, okay. I don't know if they're actually outputting, so I'm going to double up. Because I don't want those to stall. There we go. It's going to be so nice when we have grenades. Do you think we'll be able to throw grenades off grid? Or do you think the mod will mess with you and everything that you can naturally place off grid is now placeable only on grid? Like you go to place landmines and they have to be on a 1x1 tile. What did we miss? Oh, they need steel? Oh, because military science. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so I'm really just doing this for spacing right now, although we didn't leave space, so it doesn't help. It definitely doesn't help to try to get spacing. Okay, what options do I have for making a compact smelting lane? I think we'll finish one normal smelting lane first, and then worry about compact. Yeah, no, they probably are. There's no reason they wouldn't be exactly the same. But I like this idea that for some reason they explicitly changed landmines. Oh, half of these don't work. I like to entertain the idea that they explicitly made landmines not work. Just to mess with people. Do those... I don't think so. Oh my gosh, I'm very glad I did not do the other combination that I wanted. You have a mod that gridlocks them? Did you just get annoyed by how they looked? I feel like that seems like a mod you made for a specific purpose of not liking how they're placed. Does this look right? I think this looks right. The sad thing is that I can't really tell how tall this is. I guess I could copy the belt, right? So normal smelting lane is 48 tiles. So this is like 30% more compact, 20 to 30% more compact. That's honestly not bad. My title is very simple today. I just looked at it. I forgot. It just says place off grid. There's no more information. I could have linked the mod. That would have probably. The gist of it is you can place things off the grid though, so it seemed pretty self-explanatory, so I didn't add more details. But yeah, we can place things wherever we want, except for belts, which have to go in a specific spot, which is truly awful. And I absolutely love it. It's a very, very fun mod so far. Highly recommend if you want to make abominations, because it looks neater in a symmetrical blueprint. Yeah, I could see that. And like it's always going to be lined up with belts. So like if you place it in the middle of an iron mine or something, it actually is in the middle and not just like slightly offset from it. Okay, I think I need to start leaving walking gaps, which is not something I really did expect. But yeah, because things are placeable off grid and they have hitboxes still, you can just make walls of inserters that you can't pass through. Or you can make gaps between drills. Wait, is that something I could actually do? But would I really want to? Okay, yeah, I can leave walking gaps between those. I should probably get a radar. Which radars are the one thing where you can place off grid and it will affect absolutely nothing. Except maybe weird chunk things. But yeah, this is my this is my power plant. Oh, this one doesn't have water. Okay, so my power plant does not work. But I think in theory it works. Does that have water now? No? I think I placed it too close. Oh, okay. This is already... Okay, there we go. That one has water. Actually, it might have had water other times. You have to click off of it to check. There we go. Okay, that one has water. Then we can have a power lane. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so we just need to make sure like the pipe part of it overlaps. How far apart can water connect? That's a good question. I've only been thinking how close. It has to be like... It looks like it has to be roughly where you would expect it to be. Maybe can go a little bit farther, but it doesn't have a ton of range. That has like a half tile of wiggle room or something, it looks like, which is honestly not great. Wait, are these connecting correctly? This one is not. Oh, that's because, wait, okay. That's because we haven't connected the boilers. That makes sense. This still doesn't have min-flow fluid. I think these are staggered from each other. Okay, this is getting water. It just can't output steam. Oh, this is actually... This is really hard to set up a power plant. Like, I can't get these to connect at all. What if I do a pipe? Wait, that doesn't really help. Wait, can I, like, cram a pipe in between things? Make it work better? No, that didn't help at all. Why are you not giving me... Why aren't you giving me steam? There we go. Okay. It's really hard to stagger it. Okay. So the wiggle room for fluids is incredibly low. But I got this one to work, right? Yeah, so why can't I get this one to work? Okay, we can do this. Oh, this is so bad. Honestly, even if I built the power plant normally, this sounds like it would be a problem. Solar power it is, right? At least solar panel won't have this issue. Oh my gosh, it's taken me like 10 tries to get this. This looks lined up. Actually, no, that looks staggered. Maybe it needs to go more up. Like higher than I think. What if I just line up the arrows? Okay, lining up the arrows doesn't work. Okay, then what works? Oh wait, this is the one that's off. Okay. The first one wasn't working, so the second one can't work. Oh, okay, that makes me feel a lot better. I was like, surely I couldn't like misplace this that bad. Time for nuclear. Oh my gosh. Heat pipes that you can just place in the middle of the boilers. You can make such a dense nuclear reactor. Can you scale the nuclear reactor in both dimensions? Do you think you can get more than... Do you think it would be possible to get more than 4 adjacent nuclear reactors? Like these are the questions that need to be answered. Because that would be awesome. That would be fantastic. I feel like it won't work that way, but I really want it to. I also like how nuclear won't fix any of the issues I'm having, but it's a nice thought. Now let's do one more. Okay, these have water, right? Oh my gosh, these are so hard to align. Okay, I think I'm just going to try really hard to line up the arrows. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay, the arrows are false. Don't listen to them. I think there's something else going behind the scenes. Maybe pipes actually have to be connected on the grid. They just don't show it. But you have to try really hard to line it up perfectly with the grid. This, well, we need to give it coal. Probably not, as you need the whole side to align for the reactors. Yeah, that's true. I wanted to believe in something, you know? like what if it did work? But yeah, definitely wouldn't. Might be easier to get fuel. Yeah, you'll probably be able to put an inserter right on top of the reactor and the heat pump at the same time. There it is. There we go. I'm very glad I didn't throw permanents in with this. Maybe next time. But yeah, no, not the first attempt with this. I think if I did permanence with this, I wouldn't be trying to make absolute monstrosities. I would try to make things actually work. Maybe. I don't know. I don't trust myself. Why don't we have grenades? Oh, we're still waiting on that. Oh, that's fine. It'll research fast. I think we can do a grenade assembler here, right? Pretty easily. That looks like it'll be a good grenade assembler with lots of input. Although we need some more inserters to transport coal so it can fill fast enough. But that's easy. There we go. That didn't work. I think that works. So we have 4 inserters there. Perfect. That's a lot of throughput. Time to make a mall, I guess? I'm very scared to make the mall. But it also needs to be here, so that's kind of why we've been waiting. Okay. So this should have a decent input. Not like it's going to be input limited, so I didn't need that many inserters. I just wanted to see if it would work. I keep trying to walk through this. I guess we'll mine it this way, which is honestly, it feels like the mouse only run. We mine things to pick them up. Nope, that's not right. Okay, I don't know why all this is still getting gears, but it clearly is. Well, that was very anticlimactic. I don't know why I thought 2 grenades. Okay, we're just gonna be chopping for a while grenades produce. But yeah, it takes a couple of grenades to break things. So I definitely had more hopes than I should have had. We're also playing without the queue because apparently this is an older version of the game. And I did not change that setting. I guess I could just use the console command for that. Because it's not like I care about achievements being disabled. What is the Factorio enable queue? What is the console command for this? Enable it after game start. Okay, this should work. Yes, I don't care about the achievements. Yay, we can queue things up. Fantastic. Because we're going so fast, we need things to constantly be researching all the time. And I guess we'll get those. We don't need those. Literally, they're both useless. But we'll grab them anyway. Okay, so the grenades are throwable off-grid. That's, very expected. There's no reason for them not to be. But you never know. Not like it would really make a difference. Maybe cliff explosives, if those were like forced to be on a 1x1 tile, I feel like those could possibly function worse. Grenades, usually you're not throwing them that precisely. Okay, so we'll have more than enough trees. This is not a good map. Okay, this is also not a good spot for this. So I think science is fine for a while. No, it's definitely not. Well, that's fine. We'll just, we'll place an assembly machine here and here. So that way we can get fast inserters, but that's pretty much all we need to worry about. And then give it some copper, and hopefully they're lined up correctly. We'll throw an extra inserter just in case. We have a lot of accidental far inserters. Isn't there now a specific command that activates research without breaking Chivos? This is an old version, though. I imagine if it's not on by default. Enable research. Yeah. Yeah, they probably have that for people who used to play without it and now want it in their new mod. Which makes sense. Or if you like change your mind. Rather than like forcing people to have it on. But yeah, this is I think like 1.17 or something. Not 17, 70. I think it's like 20 versions outdated. What does place off-grid do? So everything that isn't a belt, you can place basically like landmines, effectively. So you can just kind of cram extra inserters wherever. You can compact your smelting lane to be like 30% shorter. You can also kind of get, you can get like near and far inserters as well if you really, you can practically get near and far inserters if you really want them. By just, like if I were to place this slightly farther over, I think it'll place on the close side. Or no, if I place it here, it places on the, I think it places on the near side, one belt over. So I imagine there's things we can do with that. I don't have ideas yet, but I'm sure there's something. I think we'll also be able to make a really, really dumb circuit lane. Maybe I shouldn't put it on that belt. Let's pretend we're gonna have another iron lane. So that means we'll want this to be the intermediates belt. Okay. Wait, can we do a near inserter? You can put items into inserter's hands if you want to test. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, no, thank you. Definitely appreciate that recommendation. I guess this would be decent. Yeah, this is a decent spot for gears. And then we'll have circuits placed on the near side, I think, pretty easily. There we go. And then I think we can fit another set with that one power pole if we move it down a little bit. Let's move these inserters, though. Get some gears, inserter. Some of these might be going to the wrong inserter, and there's not really a good way to check. But it should be... I mean, it functions. I don't want to put gears on both sides. Which one's placing on the wrong side? Can you also use blueprints? Yes, you can use blueprints, which was surprising. Although it's not super tileable if you try to place it over something you already have. But yeah, you can use them to some degree, which I think is great. Does this work? Okay, I think this is all I need. We have more gears here if we really need it. Actually, what side of the belt will this go on? I want it to be on the other side. There we go. Perfect. Oh, wait. That is something I was not considering. You can change the vertical inserter to place on both sides. Like, I was thinking about near inserters in terms of horizontal belts. I wasn't thinking of them in terms of vertical belts. I like that a lot. Okay, and now we need to do green chips, which I think we're going to use near inserters for this. Which shouldn't be too bad. And we're going to leave no space, because why would we do that? We need it to be compact. And then, let's see, we have fast inserters. We could probably just put, like... We could do a couple fast inserters, or we could do this instead. I think we're going to do... I think we're going to do an insane amount of regular inserters instead. Yeah, there we go. Let's, we don't need to save the resources. I'm sure it's fine. We need a couple power poles. And I want it to be 5 long, I think. There we go. That looks like, this looks like a pretty reasonable green chip lane. We will have a little bit of difficulty trying to make these close inserters, I think. So we need to try to cram them as far to the left as we can. Then we'll double up the output so it works full speed. Especially since they're near inserters. Okay, I don't really have a good way to test these all. I mean, we could place something inside the hand of all of them, but I think the best bet is to just, you know, have faith. Our normal strat of just hoping it works. It's, I mean, it hasn't failed us yet, right? Who knew I'd abuse it so much? Is there any other way to play a mod that lets you place off grid and you just, like, why would I not be doing this? I think it's perfect. We need to get some more iron. There is the downside. We can't walk through anything we make, so I think we need to try harder to leave gaps. Can I grab from this? Because I don't really want to stagger it if I can avoid it. Doesn't work. Maybe if I can get a little bit farther over. There we go. Okay. I don't think I can grab from both sides of the belt, but I think in theory this will work. Okay, so those work. This looks like it's too close to the belt, but the other ones look fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can't grab from the close side with this setup, but we don't need that for a while. We only have one side of the belt. filled, so that's a future me problem. And then I wanted to try upgrades. Yeah, they don't work. Until we get bots, we can't upgrade inserters. So if it's a yellow inserter, it stays a yellow inserter. There we go. I like that. We just need to start making inserters now and belts, which are pretty easy because we can save a lot. We can save a lot of space. That's true. Who cares about upgrades? We can just do this and place 24 inserters for 5 assembly machines. Okay, we'll leave a gap. Just a small one. There we go. If we can place a chest there, it should be walkable. Okay, and then this will be... should be a full speed inserter machine, right? Yeah, that should work pretty fast. And then we'll do the same with the belts. 2 longs. There we go. Let's move this power pole. Just so we can fit more inserters there later if we really want. And then we can double up the fast inserters into a chest, which I think is cool. There we go. Okay, and then output. Then if we stagger this, I think we can get a close side one, right? I think that'll work. We just need to stagger it a bit more. Maybe we can't output onto the near side from a chest. Maybe if this staggered over a little bit more, we can make it work. Because we need this to be pretty far over. There we go. Okay, that works. That works. We have some more grenades now. That's good. We actually need to go retrieve from that. There we go. Okay. Nice little belt. Nice little belt inserter. It saved 1 inserter, actually, which is nice. Because you don't have to do this little loop. You can just output to the same chest. Although with it being a fast inserter, that probably does not matter for a while. And then we have grenades here. Okay, so it's time for labs. I forget why we're researching gun turrets. I think I just clicked it and went with it. And I mean, it's not like... I mean, I don't have biters on because I don't think those... I wanted to be able to focus on whatever mess we're making. So I figured their combat itself won't be too much different. Unless I had like a crazy idea for how to make a flamer wall or something. But that's all I could think. That's all I think could change if I were to do... I can't think of the word. Combat. Yeah. So we're just doing our normal, no biter stuff, which I definitely like more. You love and hate this at the same time. You get nice creative options, but it's so cursed. Oh yeah, no, it's horrible. I love it, but it's horrible. I wonder if we can I haven't found a way to like compact a smelting lane or I haven't been able to compact things outputting onto the same belts though. Like we were able to compact this because it doesn't have an output onto a belt, but I haven't been able to compact something that outputs onto a belt. So we need to, at least not horizontally. I don't know if there is a way to do that though. It could just be because everything you place is got to be like the wrong inserter. If you try to compact it, like this would place here and this would place here or something if I tried to save a belt. I don't know. I think we can get it to work, but I haven't yet. We could probably do something. We could probably get a very compact labs layout though, so that's not terribly helpful. What if we could do belt weaving? No, I don't think belt weaving is going to be the strat. Also, should I do this? I think I should do this. We need a splitter. We don't need 115 splitters, that's for sure. That has enough input, right? Well, now it does. Now it does. There we go. Hopefully we never need more copper, because I think we're stuck with that until the end of time. Okay, and these don't need to be any fancy double inserters, because this is just science. So yeah, science has got to be pretty standard, I imagine. Aside from the fact that the labs will be more condensed, and it will take up space. Maybe try to use orthogonal inserters. That's a good idea. What happens if I do this? Okay, it doesn't work for the input, but it might work for the output. We'll see what happens with that. I'm assuming that's what you meant, right? Try to like place out of an assembling machine while going up. I might need to place it farther over. Okay. I probably could have just tested it with this as well. Well, no, because I needed to... What if it goes farther over? It's not working with this assembling machine. I don't think that means it won't work ever. They at least work on vehicles? Like with the mod or just in vanilla? I don't know how that would be comparable to vanilla, but maybe. Oh, wait, that in vanilla. Okay. So that okay, if it works on vehicles in vanilla, that means that definitely sounds like there has to be a way for it to work on just regular assembling machines here. There we go. And we immediately run into a cliff. That's fine. I don't think it's that important. I mean, we can't walk around it, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, we'll survive the cliff. This is honestly a very normal assembly machine lane, unfortunately. I think the next with blue science, I think we'll see if we can do something weird with blue science. Although if I used better inserter placement, I could have at least saved power poles with this. That's at least something. Yeah, I want to revisit burner percent at some point, because I want to get it to sub 24 hours with all the achievements, it's very, very easy to do with blueprint imports. So I think I want to actually like design a blueprint base around it, and I might try to do some things using vehicles, at least for labs. Although they're so expensive that they're hard to actually... It's hard for it to be useful in an actual run where you like have a time goal. But when the time goal is 20 hours, I feel like eventually the vehicle cost is not going to be terribly high. Will this work? I think this will work. I feel like this is not the same amount of drills on both sides, and furnaces on both sides. Something about this made it not line up, which is slightly not what I wanted. I'm sure we'll manage. We need like 100 inserters because our inserter lane is not working, which does make sense. We did not set it up properly. 1, 2. This is it's so slow to set up a smelting lane. Is there... And I have to individually click because if I drag... Because the hitbox for inserters is so small, it's really easy to place like 4 of them. Likely the lack of grid is a reason. I don't know, that doesn't sound right. I'm sure there's something else. Kind of like, you know how in the olden days, Factorio... Well, actually in current days, Factorio is longer. It's taller than it is wide. Or something, just slightly. I think that's what's happening. This vertical smelting lane is taller than this one because one of them's more horizontal, which doesn't track in any way. Okay. Yeah, it would have worked better if they were different directions. It was worth a shot. I had to try to give it a chance to justify itself, but it can't be saved. I guess we'll just... Honestly, that splitter is not a bad idea. It's a weird spot for it, but it works. There we go. We were caught in between like 10 inserters just then. Oh, no. Oh. We can make this work. We can make this work. So this is where it needs to sideload. I feel like we can grab from this. Yeah, okay. There we go. That's the strat. I think. Hopefully we don't need another smelting lane next to this, because that will also be tricky. Okay, we can do an inserter or a splitter here, which will take forever to build, and we'll output onto the near side. There we go. Perfect. It's like we didn't mess it up at all. This actually is too slow. Let's double up. Maybe even triple up. Do I even need those? I'm still trying to find some way to get, like, these awkward placements to grab from the belts, but I don't think... It's so close to being possible. Like, it's just needs to inch itself over, like, two pixels, and we can grab from it. Iron ore should prio right, or you need to move coal. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, there's not supposed to be a splitter there. Whoops. Thank you. Well, there was. Sorry, there's supposed to be a splitter. There's not supposed to be an underground there. Good catch, good catch. Okay, there we go. And now, actually, this can go a little bit farther over. And now... Oh, wait, I wonder if we'll be able to use this for both lanes. There we go. Does that work? Yeah, that should work. That should work. Because we'll have another smelting lane here that needs coal. So that will have to be something like this. There we go. We'll start filling up the next lane. Although I want to do the next lane differently. I probably won't build it like that because I have an idea. And I don't know if it'll work, but I really want to try. Oh gosh, not leaving gaps, I think is starting to haunt me pretty much immediately. I don't think we have a full lane here yet either, which is not great. Okay, so we have science. Oh, we're not researching. We're not researching anything. Right. We ran into a cliff. I might be able to just go through it. Maybe. Going through it's not working. Well, everything's being placed off grid, right? We might as well stagger our whole base immediately. Oh, this doesn't work. Well, that's fine. We'll just go to the left. No, that doesn't work. Which one do we want less of? These are faster. So that means we can just go around the cliff. Yeah, okay, that works. We need cliff explosives. Why did I keep cliffs on? What was I thinking? Maybe I thought that I would be able to build, like, fit some weird things next to it, but I don't think that'll be the case. Anyway, this should be... How am I going to set up 5 sciences to this? I think I actually do need to leave a gap. Yeah, I need to already start planning for purple. This should work. That should work. We don't need the double gap. We just need a gap. They won't all get purple science, but some of them will. That's what matters. Are those all powered? I think they're all powered. Or do they all have inserters? Is a better question. Input. We'll do one more extension? No. As many as fit here. Okay, input. Don't know why I'm trying to like line them up with the belt because we're immediately not on the grid. Then I don't think we're gonna have a speed issue, but if we do, we can just do extra inserters. So we're just gonna do that. There we go. There we go. That's not lined up properly. Okay, I think that'll be okay. Do we have any more labs? Oh, we have 4 more labs. Perfect. We can just cram those at the end. Good. Okay. Beautiful lab setup. Way too much going into a single lab there, but that's okay. I'm assuming they'll all work. That was immediately incorrect. Now they're all working, I think. This one doesn't have an input. You should make a sparse sub-factory so there is some dint variety from all the dint stuff. I'm not sure what you mean. Like try to make one where I make it as far away, as spaced out as possible? We can do that. We can make the largest smelting lane possible. That tries to go like 4 tiles. That'll be right next to this one. And then we can actually walk through it, which will be great. Yeah, let's go to, we need more iron. Actually, mostly we need more iron because we need more drills. Which is like the easiest fix, because we have so much belt, so many drills. They're not actually getting enough coal, though. I think we need more coal. Okay, so what if we... I wonder if there's a good way to maximize... I imagine there's no way to make a wider drill lane. Like, the most sparse lane you can get has, like, no overlap. I guess you could space it out an extra half tile over how you normally would, right? I just have no idea which one these are mining. Actually, no, yeah, you can add like an extra gap. Does this do anything? I don't think that does anything. I'm not really sure. I'm trying to see if we can make a larger gap there, but it doesn't. It's not really working. But we definitely need more coal. Okay, and then I guess we'll do another lane. Place the belt first to see if the drill connects. I think the drills have a very long reach. Like, look at this. The drill will connect to here. But I guess it might be different going onto a belt. Okay, it is different going onto a belt. Okay, we're going for maximum belt density here. So that will be... Looks like this one... I can't tell if that's being mined, but that I think this gets all of the tiles. Because this feels like it probably gets those two down there. There's not a good way to see its area. I mean, they give me the range, but it doesn't help that much. I think something like this will work. Yeah, definitely do belt first, though. That seems to be... I think that's what went wrong with this lane. We didn't do belt first. We placed it one tile too high. Also, not all of them are connected. This one is... Oh, we have two inserters into that one furnace. Not surprised. I don't like it, but I'm not surprised. And we need more... We need more splitters. You know, we could finish our mall. Although we were hurting for iron. So I think it was a good idea to take a step back and do that. Okay, which don't have inputs. I think these have inputs. No, this doesn't have an input. Now it does. I like how the ones that don't have fuel also don't have inputs. But like, that's not guaranteed. Okay, and then should I be buffering? I should probably be buffering things. There we go, we'll do circuits, and those are like the most normal thing I built so far. Belts production has stalled. Yep, that makes sense, that makes sense. Then we need splitters. This is definitely not... There's no logic to this order, it's just the order that I remembered that I needed them. So that gets an input from here, here, here. Input, 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 input. Oh no, we ran out of fast inserters. That's fine. I'll just use double regular inserters, and it works just fine. And which one did I delete? I think that was long inserters. Yeah, that was long inserters. Okay, and then chests are easy enough. We definitely don't need to automate those. There we go. I think we have them all. It's probably functional. Won't be able to tell for a while because we don't have iron. But I imagine they're grabbing from both sides. This one isn't. Oh, it was it accidentally grabbed a circuit while I was away. Okay, why am I researching projectile damage still? Logistics 2? Well, okay, we don't really need steel furnaces, but I do want steel furnaces. Engines, tool belt could be good. Honestly, by the time we figure out the next iron lane, most of the stuff will be done, so the order does not matter at all. Cars are not going to be any different. But do you think there's things we could do with cars? I feel like there's things we can do with cars that would be very useful, right? Like, if you can do weird builds with cars when you can't place the inserters off grid, what if you can place them both off grid? I think there's a gold mine there. Not a gold mine we can copy and paste, and it will be terrible to build, but I think we can do something with it. Okay, so we're trying to make a very, very large smelting lane. So the easiest way to do that, obviously requiring 2 input belts, I think is pretty good in terms of not working well. So a double long inserter like this. This should only be able to grab from the far side. No, it needs to be a little farther over. Oh, that's harder to set up than I thought it would be. Wait, where do these grab from? Oh, wait, I don't think we need double inserters. No, okay. I thought there was a way to get it to grab from the outer side and the inner side at the same time. Which it still might be possible. For now, let's fill them all. Oh, that's true. Cargo wagons would probably be better. Okay, that's grabbing from the close side. I don't like that. That's grabbing from the far side only. Can also grab from the near side. Did I just imagine that? I could have sworn that actually happened. I don't think I made that up. No, okay, maybe I did. Or maybe it only worked with yellow inserters? No, okay. Huh. Am I thinking an output? Maybe it was just a weird output. I definitely thought there was some weirdness going on with one of the ranges of the inserters, but I guess it makes sense that it's not possible. Okay, well, we can still use long inserters. Although I feel like long inserters are cheating for making something as large as possible. So let's just do a max range yellow inserter. That should work. Okay, I think that'll work. Actually, I probably should have kept this. Yeah, that would make sense. I thought, and I would have never assumed it was possible, but I thought I saw it earlier today. Which is why I was like, oh, that's weird. But no, it wasn't real. Okay, and that can go onto possibly a belt like this. Let's put coal here instead. Because I need to test it with a furnace. I mean, that's basically a long inserter right there. I mean, for all intents and purposes, that is a long inserter. It's going almost a 3-tile gap. Okay. That's good. And then outputting probably can be the exact same way, right? Outputting's gotta be trickier to test. Because I'll have to, like, make something each time. But I'm sure this will work. I was hoping that would be a near inserter. Okay, I think that can still grab. Okay, we can probably assume that can grab from the furnace, though. So what if we fill... There we go. Oh, wait. No, that's good. There we go. Okay, that's a good setup right there. So we have a long inserter to a long near inserter. Perfect. And we mirror it and build it on the other side just like that. Wait, will that work? I think that might work. I feel like it shouldn't, but I think it does. Yeah, okay. Wait, that means we could add an even larger, not much larger of a gap. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, and then this, we can definitely, actually we might be able to do one more tile. Feel like we could fit one more in here. Yeah, that looks right. It had the arrows, so I think it's set up properly. Okay, there we go. Our densest yellow inserter smelting lane. Dense might not be the right word for that. I will output. Actually, we can just output. There we go. We'll use that trick we discovered. Perfect. Okay, cool. Why is this still smelting things? It should be done soon. That's fine. Okay, and now we just make a full lane out of this, which it would be really nice if I had steel furnaces right now. But I keep getting sidetracked by doing dumb things like this, so it's definitely not going to be the fastest. We're not going to have anything fast. That's for sure. Okay, and then I want to make it look fairly normal, which maybe not the best word choice for this. So this might not be 24 long. But I want it to look like it has roughly the correct gaps. I guess it would be faster if I just did one side first, right? Down. You know, I could have tried to like align it with furnaces. That would look with this, or with the belts. I feel like that would have been a fairly good way to make it exactly the right length. We're out of furnaces, really? I guess we kind of stopped grabbing them. Okay, I don't think this is straight enough, so it might not work. But let's do all the inputs first. So that way we can confirm it's working. Yeah, I don't think this one works. This one felt too far over. Oh wow, this one's hard to place. I don't know why that one felt so different. Yeah, we definitely got off track here. Input. Oh, there we go. Perfect. As long as we see two white squares, I think we're good. Perfect. And then output. I think output's a lot easier. Yeah, because for this side, our largest gap is on the right. We have a lot more wiggle room on the output side. Okay, that did not connect. Okay, I think they're all connected. It's hard to say, but it looked like they all had the inputs they needed. Maybe I should do it in furnace by furnace, because this is actually... Wait, how did I get the top one to work? I feel like this is stretching it for being functional. Like this, these barely fit. So if we get offset by even like a few pixels, I think it stops working. So I actually need to build these as I go down. There we go. Okay, so far so good. We need more inserters. We'll make 70. That should be enough. Okay, I like the contrast of my 18 long furnace lane over here. That is twice as wide as a normal furnace lane, and my 24 long furnace lane that is 30% shorter than a normal furnace lane. Although technically it doesn't work fully. For some reason I cannot get these to connect. What if we like overlap it? What if I use a long inserter? There we go. That still didn't work. There we go. That connected it. Okay. Perfect. Very, very functional smelting lane. Then I think these are all connected. We're still missing some outputs. This is when we start to get staggered. I think we're gonna have to replace like all these furnaces. They look way too offset. Oh, those are closer than I wanted them to be. Okay, that's fine. The smelting lane doesn't need to be even, right? Like, that's not a requirement. You can have 18 on one side and 22 on the other. Both of those are not correct. We'll use steel furnaces to fix that. We'll make it the right ratio using steel furnaces. Perfect. Instead of using them to upgrade our lanes, we'll be using it to fix what we already have. I don't think I can get these to output correctly. So we'll just delete it. There we go. And this is why we don't have the permanent... And this is why I did not go with object permanence on the first attempt. There we go. Oh my gosh, wait, can I do this with 3 power poles still? I can. Well, that's a start. At least I can save a power pole. Well, not save a power pole. At least I can not waste power poles. Yeah, it's a very large smelting lane, and I'm fairly confident it actually is set up properly. I don't know for sure, but it doesn't feel bad. Like, everything had the arrows it's supposed to, at least. I really like this trick. Well, this side is not really a trick. This side it is a trick to make the near inserter happen. Okay, so this is supposed to be an iron lane. So just to test it, I'm going to split off of the original one, which needs another underground. We'll just start making some more splitters. Oh, that's not going to work. We can't sideload this here. Okay, well that's fine. We'll sideload it at the top instead, right? Yeah, we just need to move this power pole. Yeah, that works. Can we sideload this one? No. That was not something I was thinking would be a problem. There we go. That, honestly, that fits with the theme of this design. Terrible. Yeah, well, we can live with that. They look like they're working. They're really trying their best to reach as far as they can, but it is working. And how many do we have? 37. One of them is one longer than the other because I accidentally made these more compact. Cool. I hate that. Let's go get some more belt. And maybe make something... Oh wait, this one's not working. That's not good. And we also still out of iron. Oh, and we're out of belt. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. All of our iron has been going to gears. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that explains. Those tend to eat up iron. That would do it. I also don't have enough iron. Wait, did I never... I walked up there to connect drills. What did I actually do? What did I do on that trip? I had one purpose and one purpose only, and that was to get iron. Oh well, that happens. Okay, I think they're all connected. It looks good at least. Yeah, okay, they'll be fine. So how do we do this? I mean, I guess I could go this way. Don't really have a reason to, but that works. Yeah, okay, that'll keep them balanced. Just so we can keep both the lanes working until everything's hooked up. I don't think we have enough belt. We might have enough iron on hand. And there is a chance that the original belt assembler is still running. So that might fix our belt shortage. Well, it's not still running, but it did make 1,000, so that's good. So it ran long enough. It ran long enough. I'll take it. Thank you for suggesting this mod. It is... I don't think I needed to make it this bad, but I'm glad I did. I don't regret my decision. Oh, and we can even do the double power pole. No, I don't think that's... Maybe it's helpful. I don't think it's that helpful, but maybe it is. Yeah, we'll see. Doubling power poles might be able to save some space here. Wait, I didn't place belts. There you go. Place the belts first. Otherwise, you won't be able to output stuff. Very, very important when you're trying to make a smelting lane or a mining lane that is completely off the grid. Go, power pole, power pole. Okay, yeah, we don't save anything from doubling up the inserters in this kind of design. Unfortunate, or doubling up the power poles. Which is fine. We can live with that. It might make it easier to build, though. I don't know. I wasn't counting drills. 37. Okay, so we still need like 30 drills placed. Maybe we can figure out a faster way to build it. I guess I could just do all on one side, right? And then hope that was a straight line. Okay, that's good. Wait. Oh, no, that's a good space for a power pole. Oh, I wasn't thinking about that before. Oh, that's good. No, that's way more compact. I didn't realize there was a tiny gap there. Okay, I like that. And it's way faster to build, too. Okay. Now we're talking. Now we're up to 66 drills. Perfect. I don't know if it's any more dense than it used to be. Shame it isn't as good as it back in 0.16. Maybe I should try to find an older version of it. See what it was in its glory days. When you can place the belts off grid as well. I cut power. That was unintentional. Okay, that looks good. Wow, there's still a lot of iron left. But I don't really have any drills, so we can't do much with it. I can probably place a couple more there though. Okay, honestly, that looks all right. And I don't think it's not denser than anything you can do in vanilla. Maybe if you did some weirdness with triangle mining, you could get it denser. You might be able to do a side balance. Do you think there's a chance you could do a side balanced triangle mine? Because the main issue with triangle mining is that like everything goes to one side, right? But if you could like slightly stagger it, do you think you could keep it balanced? I feel like you could. Belts are off grid, but the transport lines weren't. Wait, how's that work? So was it just like visually, this stuff would be moving, but visually you would have belt like right here? Kind of like the glorious floating items, like the invisible mod. Got it. Well, at least we've already had some kind of taste of floating items, so we're not completely missing out. We just got the floating items in a much different way. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, that should be fine. That should quadruple our iron. I imagine we're gonna have power issues soon. I guess we can double our power. I wanted to do more than double it though, but we don't really have any iron on hand. I could just start making steam engines here. Actually, wait, no, we need to make pipe first. Okay, pipe. Which I'm gonna be honest, pipe is cursed. I mean, everything is cursed, but pipe is so much worse. So much worse. And then, honestly, I could probably direct insert as well to get steam engines here. Not like I should, but I can. And there we go, automated steam engines. We'd have increment power pole in the middle for good measure. And then I think we also need undergrounds automated. Those are usually useful, underground pipes. Yeah, right? This will be regular pipe, and then underground pipe will go right here. Yeah, I think that's good. I don't like that power pole location. We could save power poles. There we go. We saved a couple power poles. Not like we're hurting. We're literally in a forest that I don't want to be in. But it's nice to not have to, It is nice to save power poles, even if you don't have to, just because it's a fun little... Just a minor little optimization thing you can do. Well, okay, optimization is the wrong word when it's not good. It is a word, though. This doesn't have an output. We need to move this chest. There we go. Now it's working. And this one isn't supposed to have an output because that's just going to do underpipe. Perfect. Okay, we need steel. Okay, so steel and bricks. So the issue with steel is that you need coal on both sides, right? I think there is a way around that. Like, I'm pretty sure I thought of a way around having to get steel on both sides. Probably will regret it, but there definitely is a way around it. I think we need to move. Well, okay, what if can I just, underground there? That'll work. Well, that doesn't solve the problem. Can this still output on the far side? Okay, that solves the problem. Does it solve the problem? I think so. Oh wait, I'll be sideloading iron here. Yeah, okay, we're good. So this is where iron will go. But I think, okay, that will connect. And then obviously going into the steel lane is going to be super easy. But I think with a properly placed long inserter, we can take from this belt. Oh wait, that doesn't work because then we'll start putting iron in the steel lane. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I thought I had something. But we can still save one tile probably. We shouldn't, but I think we can still save one tile. Because this will go into this machine. Very good. Okay, let's just get a proof of concept right now. So this needs coal and is outputting onto this belt. So we could just do this, right? Which, I mean, I guess you can do in vanilla. But it leaves room for power poles in this mod. So yeah, we can work with that. Yeah, no, that's a decent steel lane. I like it. So we'll have dedicated coal here and then dedicated steel there. So we can just split it down. Hopefully we set it up in the right order. I'm not really sure. And then an input and an output over for another input. Okay, so this has practically no advantage over vanilla aside from saving a lot of, honestly, it saves a lot of power poles. It's not too shabby, all things considered. We'll do underground as normal, output kind of like normal. It's really hard to describe something as normal when I'm building it like this, but I think it's vaguely normal. I just have to hope these inserters are going to the right spot. And then just for testing purposes, I am going to connect these splitters and hopefully remember to remove them, just so we can confirm that our base is in fact working. Also, I see now why I have a shorter smelting lane here. I actually placed it one tile lower than the other ones, because I briefly forgot how to make a smelting lane, I guess. It's the only way to describe it. But these seem to be working. That's good. So now I don't think anything here is super tile perfect, so I think we can just kind of drag it as far as it can reach, and it won't be a problem. We just need more. we need more stone from our magical floating stone chest that should not be able to have an input. We also do not need 300 furnaces, but by gosh, we are going to make 300. There we go. Okay, that looks fine. I need more steel. Is this more compact? I can't tell if this is actually more compact than a normal steel lane. It saves power poles at the cost of extra gears, but I don't think it actually, I mean, it saves a single tile, right? Oh, I should not have built it from the bottom up. Yeah, whatever. It's already done. No fixing it now. We're just gonna try to build it quickly and see what happens. Input, input, input. If they stop working, they stop working. That's not the end of the world. And that's fine. We might waste a few inserters here and there, but we sure will be saving some power poles. Kind of. We'll be wasting way more resources in the process, but I think it's a good decision. Probably. It can't be a terrible decision. We did not limit these chests. That is not the problem. Okay. We clearly have other issues here than just not limiting chests. Because they're just not producing at all. Okay. What's the problem? You have more than enough inserters. Oh, I do have a lot. I do have a lot of science production that I don't really need. I also have a lot of gears. Maybe this will help. If I can just give them half a stack of gears. No, that didn't really help. Yeah, something is limiting. I don't know what, though. Is it just assembling speed? I think we just need some more assemblers. I guess normally by this point I would have assemblers or blue assemblers. Maybe not automated, but I would at least have them. Like 10 of them or something. Which very important to have on the inserter. It would also double up on inserters. So yeah. Okay, I see the problem. This is very manual to place. And because the spacing is so awkward, you can't even like get a good pattern for it. I don't think that has an output. Okay, so this is input. We need to be very careful to not mess up the output inserters here. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, we cut these. Oh. Oh, this doesn't work. This doesn't work at all. This is grabbing from the iron furnace. Wait, does that mean they're all grabbing from the iron furnace? Okay, if I'm very careful... Wait, if I'm very careful, I can go from one steel furnace to the other. Okay, so this does not work on the left lane. That doesn't mean it's impossible to get it to work. Wait, how did we get it to work at the top then? Was it just, Oh, this doesn't work either. What's the point of long inserters if we can't use them to clear a gap? Because wouldn't this work in vanilla? Because I don't think it's working now. Yeah, where is it even going? What furnace is it filling? Wait, is it filling that furnace? Okay, now it's filling the right furnace. I don't really know how to test to see if this works. I guess trial and error? No, these just don't work. Anyone got any ideas? I don't really see a great way to fix this lane. But I think in theory it can work, right? In theory it works, because this works. So I think it's just way more picky than I thought. So I'll probably just have to rebuild most of it. Yeah, because this works just fine. Like, there's like tons of flexibility up here. So I think we just shifted about like half a tile on our way down. What ways do we have to fix this? I could mine it all. I could also throw grenades. But I don't have that many grenades. Okay, so we don't have great fixing options. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like we're in any rush. And we're just waiting on automobilism, which is not a tech we actually need. Okay, so we'll just go one at a time. I don't think this way of building the steel lane saved the time that we thought it would. Although I don't know why I thought there was any chance it would be even slightly better. Because nothing is ever going to be better. Well, maybe this. I would argue that this is like actually kind of good. Everything else, no. But that one, I'll give it a chance. I can say it might be good. These furnaces are too far over. I think I know the problem now. I'm getting better at reading where they're supposed to go, which is like the most useless, probably one of the most useless habits I could pick up from this. Learning where I can place a long inserter to go into a furnace when things are placed off the grid. Does that work? Yeah, okay, good start. I don't understand how I'm slanting them when I'm literally just holding down and not really moving my hand. But I clearly am angling the furnaces as I walk, which is a really weird mistake to make. Well, these won't work, I guess. That's fine. I don't think I was expecting it to. I mean, I wanted it to, but I mean, if it got offset, it got offset. So we'll work around it. We'll find a steel furnace. We'll use that to fix everything. Even though we can't actually upgrade things to steel furnaces, we have to replace them until we get bots, which I'm sure bots work normally, right? Like, bots will be able to place things off grid too. Okay, I think that's... How is that not able to grab coal? Oh, wait. I don't know why that wasn't grabbing iron. Okay, what else do we need? Fluids? Yeah, let's start researching. We don't need a fluid wagon, that's for sure. There we go. We have a little bit of iron on the lane, which is not good. I have no idea where it could possibly be coming from. Maybe from this thing? We'll just delete it. It could have been residual too, back when we were testing things. Because I don't see an iron symbol there. But it is still, there is always a chance that we accidentally like pass something from this and we skip the middle furnace. Because things have a lot more reach than they should. Okay, input and then output. Okay, so this is kind of the opposite of the other problem. We need to make sure that they are placed more to the left than I want them to be. Okay, so yeah, this was overall probably like a C tier design. It was not good, but I mean it works. It's just really, really hard to build. Much different than this lane, which was super easy to build. I just had to be willing to waste a lot of inserters if I wanted to build it fast. Although, you know, most of that reason is because steel lanes are very picky. You need to make sure you don't accidentally put 2 inserters going into one, because you don't want to accidentally move some iron around where it's not supposed to and block the lane. Although we could mitigate that by just having a splitter at the end that gets rid of iron. That could help a bit, just on the off chance that we make a mistake. And by off chance, I mean pretty much every chance we make, every chance we have to make a mistake, we will have a mistake. So on the guarantee we make a mistake. I don't know if these are outputting correctly. Oh, none of these are outputting. This one is, there we go. That's better. I had it slightly too far to the right. Very hard to visualize. Okay, inputs. I don't see a way to make a gap there. You know what also might have worked? Wait, I have an idea. It's too late to set up now. But no, it wouldn't have worked. Would it have worked? I feel like there would have been a way for me to get a belt in between with coal. But then I still would have needed 2 inserters. So it doesn't really save inserters. But it would have been a different way to set it up. I can kind of visualize it, but also not really. Because it's really hard to visualize these things. Because nothing has a pattern. Gosh, if only real life was like this, right? Like, life would be so much more hectic if you could just place things off the grid, IRL. Does that work? I think none of those work, but I'm gonna try. Okay, we have some iron furnaces. That's not good. Very much not good. I still don't really know where this iron is coming from. They all show steel on them, right? I don't get how they're getting iron ore. Where is it coming from? Is it from this thing? There's a lot of iron furnaces here. Oh, wait. Am I chaining the inserters together? I think I see the problem. Yeah. When I place the second row of... Okay. That's not easily fixable, is it? Yeah. Okay, I see the problem. Whenever we placed the other furnace, it realized it was closer than this furnace. So these are taking directly from the far furnace. We only need half a steel lane, right? Moral of the story, this is enough steel. Yeah, I think that's the strat. It's a lost cause. There we go. Perfect steel lane that definitely was not broken. I planned for it to be half. I definitely planned for this from the start. Anyway, there we go. We have steel. Let's go upgrade our mall a little bit because it is falling behind very heavily. Given up. I'm giving up for now because I want to upgrade my mall a little bit first. We'll re-examine it later. Why did I think I could upgrade stuff? I can't upgrade things. I've literally just said that like 2 seconds ago and I forgot. Well, that's fine. I'm sure we'll be able to place this somewhere. There we go. And then belt. Perfect. Well, maybe not perfect. Might not work. I think it does. Okay, that'll give me 50% more junk. These are all working. Honestly, by the time we got that all set up, we backed up the mall. So it doesn't really matter. We need to finish the power plant. So that's 30 more engines and 15 more boilers. We just need a little bit of a mental break from the steel lane. I think it can work. Well, we have to be very, very careful about placements. And we need to make sure we place both halves of the furnaces first when we're trying to figure out where the long inserters go. I think we're running a little bit low on coal. Does this have any more circuits in it? No, but it does have wire. Okay, so we'll just have drills build while we're setting up the power plant, and we'll be able to place them when we get back. Hello, Glacier Wolf. This is very cursed. Very, very cursed. Very fun, though. It's very hard to build things. A lot harder than I thought it would be. I mean, I didn't expect it to be easy, but I didn't expect it to be this hard. So this one is a mod called Placeable Off-Grid, where it basically makes it that everything can be placed exactly like landmines. And you can make like a wall of inserters that you can't walk through. Liquids are very difficult to connect. But it has some advantages. You can use it to make like a really compact smelting lane. You can also make a really, really large smelting lane. Like unnecessarily large. We have a couple... We have one of each of them, I would say. But like one of our smelting lanes is, I think, 20% shorter than vanilla. The other one is the same height as vanilla, and it's like 40% wider. Which I think that one is my favorite. It's a wide boy. Water is a bit awkward to connect. I wonder if the strat for steam engines... I don't know if those work. I don't think those connected. Oh. No, they connect. Oh, I don't like the tearing we have there. Oh, this is... That's something. We'll look at it later. I want to live in denial a little bit longer. And then we can't really tell if steam connects very easily, so I have to like... I keep having to Q-pick to like clear my cursor. So that way I can read to see if this has steam in it. Because there isn't a very good visual for steam being in it, unless it's currently running. But we have to place the power poles last. I think. Well, yeah, I think it's a good idea to place the power poles last. Is this one not connected? Oh, that's why I can tell. They also need to all have a little bit of steam. Yeah, thank you. One time earlier, we tried placing like the second row, like 20 times in a row before I realized it was the first one that wasn't connected. There we go. There isn't a visual that changes, right? Yeah, not really. Maybe without alt mode? No. I could just have faith. Maybe I can just believe. Let's try that for once. Just believe that they have steam. And maybe do some extra burners just in case. It's worth a shot. It's definitely faster to set up this way. Even though there's probably like a 40% chance each one of these isn't connected. Is that good? Honestly, yeah. Most of them are connected. That's reasonable. That's very reasonable. Okay, now I just need to give it some fuel. If it helps, the pipes are normal. Well, not the pipes. The belts are normal. And you can kind of use inserters as pseudo near inserters, which is kind of cool. But yeah, fortunately, we have very normal transport belts. The bottom left one isn't connected. Oh, yeah, right. My boilers are staggered a little bit, so the inserters need to be a little bit shifted over if they want to reach the belt. Unless you meant the steam engine itself. Oh. Yeah, you probably meant the steam engine itself. Okay, I think we can fit it though. We just need to delete power pole. Or maybe the first one isn't connected? No. Oh, there we go. We got it. Okay, these all have steam. Oh, you know what? We only messed up like 2. Honestly, not bad. Not bad at all. There we have a full, hopefully fully running smelting lane. I didn't get a good look at the offshore pump. Can those be placed off grid? Kind of. You can't place them on like any water patch, but they don't have to be lined up with the water. Okay, they're like slightly off gridable, but they don't have to be fully lined up with their tile. Oh, I can still walk through this power plant. Not the rest of it. One of the main hurdles I've been running into is the fact that I can't run through things unless I intentionally leave a gap, which has been messing with my head. Yeah, this is our compact smelting lane. It's mostly vertically compacted. It is about 36 tiles compared to 48 of a standard lane, just from being able to overlap the furnaces. And this is our pseudo long inserter setup, which is built entirely using yellow inserters. I think if we used long inserters, we could have made it even larger, which I might try that with steel. Yeah, I might do that with the other half of the steel lane, because I think the really wide furnace looks hilarious, and it's nice being able to actually walk through it. It isn't a full lane, so it does need a steel upgrade at some point, but there's not a good way to do that, so we haven't got around to it yet. I'm actually running out of copper out of all things, which is weird. I guess if my green chips start going full speed, we do dip a little bit on copper, because I haven't really made any efforts to build more copper furnaces, because we're still going off of less than half a lane. It's finally up to like 1 full half lane. And this was me seeing how far apart I could reasonably space miners without going crazy. That's why there's just this very awkwardly large gap there. I could probably place them farther apart, but I couldn't do that to myself. Okay, we're just gonna sideload this. There we go. That works, because we're out of splitters. Okay, and then I think most of those connected. They should output onto the belt. They look close enough to the belt. I think drills are one of the easier things to hook up. I'm so happy that I almost did this with the mod that made it that you can't delete things. Very happy that I didn't. Very happy about that. Because I almost did. I was like, surely it won't be that bad. No. I mean, I still want to do it at some point, but I'm glad I didn't do it this time, because I don't think my brain would have been ready for that. Especially not after Invisible Run like 3 days ago. I need a little bit of a break before I do something that wild. But I'm sure I'll get to it at some point. Okay, so this one I want to make really wide. Actually, long inserters don't have that much more reach than a yellow inserter. Like, it's easier, but I mean, this doesn't go that much farther. Right? Like, how much wider is that really? I mean, it's like 2 extra tiles. It moves 2 more tiles than a yellow inserter, which in this case is a bump from like 2.5 to 4.5 or something, which is still decent, but it's not as drastic as they normally are. But yeah, I think we can work with this. This will be a good steel lane. Oh wait, I can't output though. Oh, that was weird. I just got like a 50 UPS drop. Not a I dropped down to 50 UPS. I don't think I don't think my computer likes this mod. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, this doesn't connect. Okay, long inserters are actually not as good as I thought they would be. I was thinking we could have used them to reach like 5 tiles comfortably, but that's not gonna happen. Okay, now it can output. There we go. Now it can output. That might not grab from the correct one. It might, but I'm not entirely sure. There's no guarantee. We can do some more long inserters, and I think some of these are outputting out of the coal belt because I was not being super careful when I was placing them. At the very least, though, this has a good pattern. It's not a good pattern, but it's unique. I do like it. It's just very brain hurty kind of pattern. Okay, how far apart can I put this gap? That's pretty far. I think that can be comfortably built too, right? Yeah, we don't have to be super close with the inserters. Nice. Okay, we can roll with this. I don't think that connected. That still might not have connected. I can't really tell. Sometimes when it can go into 2 furnaces, there's not a ton you could do to make it go to a specific one. I'm getting better about it, but it's not the easiest thing. Usually my fix. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we should definitely try to build red cyan or red chips or blue chips like we do normally. And I will just not let go. We'll use like 10 times the inserters. No, that's great. I was thinking I was gonna do. Which one should I do it with? Maybe I should just do it with blue science. Or red. I should do the normal build for one of them and not let go of electricer. I think as long as I do it for red chips, I'll be content. Either red chips or blue science, but I don't think I need to do both. Because the other one I want to try to make into like some kind of actual build. Because I feel like there are reasonable things I could do for blue science. Oh, this uses so many power poles. I don't even know if it works. Most of them don't. This is not set up right. Wow, we missed like 20% of them. Okay, it should be good now. Hopefully the outputs are correct, because those are going to be the much more difficult things to deal with. This doesn't have fast enough output. I think some of these are loading onto this close side too. That's not great. Okay, I think I fixed them. Perfect. One of them is skipping over the belt. Okay, so maybe doubling up the inserters there didn't work. Oh, that was a mistake. I should not have hand-fed them. Now I have no way to tell if they're set up correctly. Okay, so this is a very typical steel lane. It's your average 88 long lane. You know, that's as many as you have in any percent. Well, it used to. Back when I started. Definitely was not that many back when it ended. Okay, can we do anything with this? Why do I have these? Oh, these are outputting on... I forgot. I have these all outputting onto the near side. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so we need more drills, which I think drills are going to be pretty easy. I definitely did not set them up automatically, did I? I don't think I automated them. I still don't know where my copper is. I really don't know where my copper is going. Like, I haven't been using chips for much. But I feel like I have a lot less copper than I should. And I can't really explain it. Okay, ooh. It's... Things that are input limited, like miners, are actually pretty easy to set up. Because you can just put a ton of inserters going into them, no problem. And it's still input limited. No? I'm not sure. It probably isn't anymore, though. Yeah, that'll definitely keep it running. We're gonna immediately clear the belt, and it won't matter, but it's a good start. Okay, so that didn't help pretty much at all. If we take these gears and these inserters, I think we can craft enough belt on our way up. We have enough belt. We don't have splitters. I should probably grab splitters. There we go. Lots and lots of splitters. Inserters. Okay, so we're just trying to get more iron. This one is not working. Why is it not working? Wait, these don't have outputs. Wait, how did I forget to add outputs on half my steel lane? Did I run out of inserters or something? I can't really explain this one. Yeah, we'll just... There we go. That was easier. There is a chance that none of those work, though. There's very distinct possibility that none of those inserters I just connected work. After placing so many, might not have helped. I think we need one more lane. Not like we have that much iron, but I think we can only fit two more lanes from this patch. Almost 2 more lanes from this patch. I don't really have enough drills for that. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now I do. Okay, and we learned our lesson. Belt first. And then all the drills at one time and hope that they connect. Wow, I cannot drag in a straight line. It's literally just a matter of not moving my right hand, but it's so tempting to like try to drag it a little bit faster. And in the process, you just slowly shift. Even though really I should just be holding down W and nothing else. Okay, and then we'll do the power poles to try to get it as close as possible. That didn't work. We also need more grenades, that's fine. It's okay if things stay damaged. I don't think this worked I don't think this is working like I want it to. I thought there was more clearance on the power pole. Did I not put the power pole in the right spot? I didn't put the power pole in the right spot. This only works if the power poles are as like far over as they can get. Let's see. I think we just kind of got off track towards the top because the bottom ones look pretty condensed. That's not too bad. So we need more splitters for sure. It doesn't really matter which direction they go because we have too many resources anyway. It's not like the patch is gonna run out anytime soon. Actually, no, it's not gonna run out anytime soon. It's a pretty big patch. And I guess hopefully there's only one more lane to connect because I didn't leave space to connect it properly. Perfect. That looks right. I mean, it's no less cursed than anything else we built, right? Like at the end of the day, as long as my splitter compressor is not as bad as the furnace lane that I built, I'm content. Also, we did not end up making a compact mining lane. I think trying to leave this gap to like cram a power pole into, it didn't work very well. It just made it that it shifted it slightly off, so I couldn't build another directly next to it. It was a good attempt, because I think if I was really good with the power pole placement, it could have worked. But since I was a little bit off with it, it wasn't. Invisible Factory was more cursed. You couldn't see that though. We knew it was, but nobody could really tell it was more cursed. Mostly because it just gave you a very easy way to live in denial. But yeah, it was definitely harder. Because this one, most of the cursedness comes from me like wondering, how can I make it how can I make a really interesting design? Whereas Invisible Factory, the curse comes from like, how do I just do this in the first place? So this is more like self-inflicted to try to save a few drills, or to try to save a few tiles, as opposed to being completely necessary, which I think makes a big difference. I think these will output. I hope we have enough drills, because I would like to be able to cover this whole patch if I can. Wow, it's actually really difficult to full drag power poles like that. for their maximum distance. Well, okay, it's not hard, but it's not as easy as I expected. Because, like, it's really, sometimes you'll make something that is slightly more than, you know, what is it, a 7-tile gap? But you don't really know. So you won't have it, like, auto-place on both sides of it. Because, you know, normally I see two drills next to each other, and I'm like, oh, that's the perfect distance for a power pole. But it is not guaranteed in this. Okay, do I really need those? I can just leave those. Yeah, we won't fix it. Okay, I think oil is not going to be great. Not looking forward to that one, because I have no idea how that's going to work out. Okay, and that should get us a lot more iron. We should probably have had a radar somewhere. Okay, so copper is good until we do red chips. What else? What else do we need? Oh, oil's pretty close. Okay, cool. We need bricks. Okay, so I'll set up brick automation, and that'll probably be a good stopping point for today. And then I think I'll continue this tomorrow. Although there is a Factorio-like game I wanted to play, I think this week, that I have a beta key for. It's like, I was gonna say Space Factorio, but not like, it's called Final Factory. It's like, I can't think of the name. There is this real-time strategy game I used to play a lot that it reminded me of. Space real-time strategy. I feel like that won't bring it up. They made a sequel a few years ago. That's all I know. That did not bring up anything. I thought it was really popular. Okay, maybe not. But I guess I'll just describe the game in general then. But it's like a Space Factor game. So you have spaceships running around. It's kind of like your... Well, you also have, like, belts and stuff, but you can transport things with ships. But it has an aesthetic that reminds me of another game that I just cannot place right now and have not been able to think of for, like, the past week. Your brother has been recommending you Mindustry. I've heard a lot about it. I've only ever played the mobile version of it, and I realized mobile is not something I really want. Yeah, being able to play it on the go is not something I've ever really wanted in this type of game. I feel like it's much more fun to just sit there and... Oh, will this work? I think this will work. Sit there at a computer when you're playing a Factorio, like... And it does have a Steam version. After playing it on mobile, I didn't really want to play more. But I know a lot of people like it. And I think it's a little bit more tower defense-like than Factorio. Although that could just be because I tend to play Factorio without biters, so I don't really have any defenses generally. I kind of forgot about the belt. But yeah, I have some friends who like it. A lot of people recommend it to me too. And I think it's only like $10, so it's not like it's expensive. The full price Steam version is expensive. But it's hard to justify when the mobile version is free. Okay, I think we're just gonna do a normal brick lane because I can't think of anything super crazy to do with bricks. But we're gonna try to build it a little bit faster, so we're just gonna waste some inserters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 12. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Yeah, it looks okay. That looks okay. I want this to be a fast inserter. Okay, we have bricks. Honestly, bricks aren't too bad. I could do another lane. This was not supposed to be near placed. But I did not place the belt first, so it was kind of too late to fix. Okay, so this was... I promised this was supposed to be a normal brick lane. I didn't want it to be another like near inserter mess. And then we'll do the other half so that we have a full lane of bricks for purple science later. Not like we really need it. And there we go. This if we have to copy a lane for bots, I think this will be the lane to copy. Because there's nothing wrong with it at all. It looks like exactly what I wanted. Let's see if it has an output. It might not actually have an output. There's a very strong chance it doesn't have an output. Okay, yep, there we go. Brick lane. And then we can connect this over by steel. Which, yeah, at all. It is one of my most flawless builds yet. And nobody can prove otherwise. Can we just put these into one chest? We can. I don't really need to, but I can, and I think that counts for something. Okay, and we're moving up in the world. We have blue assembly machines. I should actually use them. There we go. Furnaces. So that way our future lanes can use steel furnaces. We can't really do anything with the old lanes anytime soon. And I have 180 furnaces that what do I do with these? I mean, sure, they can become boilers. Yep, screw it. We'll just make 187 boilers. Might as well do it early. There we go. This doesn't work. How do I output from this chest? I guess that's how I output from the chest. Just delete the chest. Yeah, okay, that works. There we go. I don't think I need more steel furnace production. Is that everything I need before purple science? Or before blue science? I think so. We have more than enough research. We haven't even researched anything for a while because we're just more than enough. Oh, let's make a couple rails. I'm curious what rails are like. That was weird. I cannot. If it played too much, hold on, my lips are very chapped. I can't say words. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, I've been playing too much space exploration, so I kept pressing in because I felt like I was in satellite view for some reason, but I was not. That's it's not in vanilla yet. I am very much looking forward to an is in vanilla though. The expansion is just gonna have such great updates just for like general Factorio. Like that, we don't need this anymore. I'm really excited for that one. Really excited for the bot improvements, the Super Force Ultra pasting blueprints. I think that will be very nice as well. And just the expansion does look fun. But definitely more excited about the random like quality of life improvements. What was I trying to fix? I noticed something was broken. Oh wait, no, nothing broken. I want rails. I feel like these are going to be vanilla, right? Oh my gosh. Oh no. They are not. Okay, well. That's, that sure is something. Let's see if we can get an engine. I want to get a locomotive and play with that a little bit. See what happens. That's not right. Engines. Blue science can wait. We have to see what this does. Okay, that will get us some engines, right? Going for a 2-hour 30 got lap. Perfect. Okay, that's too many inserters, but I mean they'll be used. I'm not looking forward to how I can't upgrade these chests until bots are done. Wait, this doesn't have an input. Oh wait, that was never running. But yeah, like I wanted to upgrade these to fast providers. We'll have to have bots do it. I guess that's not a big deal because we'll have bots by then anyway. Super Force is exactly what you wanted Force to be. So you might just replace the keybind. Yeah, that's fair. There aren't that many instances where I want to keep what is underneath. except for like the occasional, except for the occasional times where there's like an underground belt that I actually want it, that I won't actually want to keep. But for the most part, I would probably use super force more often. Okay, is this enough? Yes. I don't have any more steel left. Okay, what does a train look like? Oh, no. Oh, wait, okay, but the automatic building works like normal. Kind of. Do trains just... Don't know what that does. That's a lot of belt. These have an incredibly small hitbox. I just placed, what was that? 30 rail on top of each other? I don't think rails are going to be anything we can do for use for fun. They don't, yeah, they don't, that's disappointing. There's nothing cursed you can do with actual rails, because you can't, I don't even think you can connect a corner. I don't know why. Out of all the rail things that could go wrong, not being able to build a corner is weird. Wait, now it can build. I don't know why it couldn't build before. Okay, never mind. We can build a corner. But I imagine you can't like hand build a rail that just slowly shifts to the left. Yeah, okay. I had hope, but it was completely misplaced. We can still possibly use cargo wagons for fun stuff. But we can't place the cargo wagons off the grid. Because you need 2 tiles for that, right? Or is it just 1? I want to say the minimum is 1. What if I just like build around it? No, okay. So, no, I'm pretty sure the minimum is 2. But if I want to do something too wide, I have to place it on the grid. So while I can't do anything cool with the cargo wagons being off the grid, we can still place like 30 inserters between them if we really want, which might be helpful. Yeah, we still have the massive hitboxes we can use. I was just hoping they could also be off the grid. I don't really have a use for something like that. It's just something that we could maybe use somehow. Maybe I'll think of some cursed way to use cargo wagons. But there aren't really that many builds, unless I wanted to use it to fill the rocket. We could definitely use it to fill the rocket at the end. Like, just imagine one cargo wagon holding stuff, and like 30 inserters going out of it to instantly fill the rocket. That could work well. I mean, we won't be able to have as many speed modules because of that, but still could be worth it. What other uses could a cargo wagon have? I mean, if I wanted to actually make a rail, that would work. Like if I wanted to make a mining system somewhere, I could have like 6 boxes and I could load a train in seconds. You could load a train really fast with 6 chests and like 30 stack inserters. So that could be fun. But there isn't any, so unless I plan to do like a little bit past rocket, there isn't a ton of stuff I can do with the cargo wagon. So we might play a little bit farther than normal for this one. Cuz there are some post rocket things that I think might be, oops, that's not right, might be fun to do. But that's all for me today. We'll be back, should be back tomorrow. I'll probably be continuing this because we didn't get as far as I wanted today. I want to get bots.
Should be back tomorrow.
Oh, that's me.
I'll probably be continuing this.
We can hear myself twice. Let's see who's live. Is he doing his little box thingy? Infinity box. Yeah, we can say hello to Zasper. Yeah, I haven't seen this much. Ooh, segmented too. Okay. That's it for me today. Thank you all for watching. I'm sorry for all of your eyes that having to see this. Honestly, looking at it zoomed out, it's not as cursed as when you're actually trying to build it. It's just when you zoom in and you just see everything's a little bit off that you really notice it's terrible. But yeah, hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.